Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first official podcast episode of the Esthetician Groupchat, or the SD Group Chat, whatever you want to call it. I'm Samantha. I'm the owner of Lashes X Beauty Bar,
I'm Milena. I'm the owner of Balance Beauty Med Spa.
and we're advanced medical estheticians. Let's tell you a little bit about the name of our podcast and why we decided to choose it. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of the Esthetician Groupchat Podcast. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at the Esthetician Groupchat.
You've officially been added to the group chat. Now let's get into today's episode.
So every girl has their group chat with their girlfriends. You go in there. I know we do. We go in there and we use like Google. We say everything in there. We just dump our thoughts in there. So we really want this to be a similar space, a safe space for everybody to come and just ask their questions. We want to give advice like we're your big sisters, younger sisters, whatever it is. But we want to be here as a safe space for that.
Yeah, we want to talk about not only the aesthetics industry, what we do, services, or if you guys have any questions, but also like lifestyle, relationship stuff as well. So we're open to making it kind of like a group chat where you talk about everything. Of course, the main topic will be aesthetics, but not just that.
Yeah, we'll dive into like lifestyle stuff, stress, anxiety, everything. It all plays a part in your body and how everything reacts. Also, let's just mention where we are. We're in Vaughan, which if you don't know Toronto, it's a little bit outside of Toronto. So thank you for tuning in and listening.
So for those of you who don't know, me and Sam met maybe 5 years ago.
I would say so. Maybe a little over 5,
Maybe
but
over 5. That's crazy. But yeah, we were very young when we met, and we actually met because we worked together at a spa, so that definitely aligned us to become friends.
Yeah.
And now we both have our own businesses, which is amazing. There's so much growth that we've experienced throughout the years, but we've learned a lot. And now it's so nice to be doing it together.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we started our own businesses. Well, Sam has had hers.
Yeah, so we'll get into this after too, but I started just doing lashes and then eventually added everything in. But it's crazy because when we first met, I was like literally like 18 or 19, like I was a baby. I had just gotten out of aesthetics college and I started working at the spa that she was already working at, and it was crazy because she would train me on stuff, and like we weren't best friends off the start, but like we developed such a connection and friendship. It was just like, okay,
it was meant
you're
to
my
be.
soulmate in friend form. Like this is the one. And like those are the best friendships that are just so like unexpected.
So easy.
Yeah.
Like, the way that we just aligned in so many ways was obviously very fitting.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was funny how it came to be. But we were very young.
Yeah, we were very young. I felt like a child. I just got into school. I had no idea what the hell I was doing.
Yeah.
And that was that. But getting into our businesses. So like Milena was saying, I started doing lashes when I was 16. I was still in high school. It was like a part-time job for me because I was working at a grocery store and I hated it and I just wanted extra money. So while I was still in high school and going to school, I was doing lashes. And I had been doing lashes for about like 4 years. And then I went to aesthetics college for medical aesthetics. Graduated from there and started working at a spa. Worked there for about 3 years. So in total, I've been in the industry for around like almost 6 years. And I just recently went on my own to add lashes, facials, everything all together. And I've been doing that since last month. So it's only been like a month or so that I've been completely on my own. But yeah, I love it. I love it so much. I've always loved this industry. I've always been into everything like beauty, skincare, anything in that family. I've been into it since I was young, so this is where I'm meant to be. And what about you?
So I went to Humber for aesthetics, medical aesthetics, when I was straight out of high school. From there, I literally right away worked at a med spa. Like, I knew what I wanted. I started, and I worked from home actually for a little bit, for about like a year or so, when it was like COVID times before that.
Gotta love COVID.
Yeah. And I actually started by literally just doing teeth whitening because I was in school. And then I started at the med spa that we met at. I worked there for about 4 years. But backtracking, it's funny because I worked at this med spa before I was even in aesthetic school as a receptionist. So that's why
Oh.
I went to school and then basically after that got a job there right away. Worked there for 4 years and then I ventured off on my own just over a year ago. So it's been like a year and a bit and I've been loving it.
We love that.
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So tell us a little bit about like all the services you offer.
So I offer pretty much everything. Every kind of facial I offer, signature customized facials, which are basically just completely customizable to your skin. Chemical peels, microneedling, microdermabrasion, laser hair removal, Lumeka IPL, Forma facials, Morpheus,
Period.
pretty much everything. Derma
Period.
peels, like we got
You
it all.
name
We got it all.
it, we got it.
And Sam, what do you do?
I do basically the same things, just so I obviously offer eyelash extensions, lash lifts, I do facial waxing and threading, teeth whitening, and then for aesthetics, I do same thing, customized facials, chemical peels, um, light therapy, microneedling, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I love it. Like I love having like a best friend in the industry
Yeah.
because we just
We
like
ask each other
we'll be messaging each other like
everything.
4 a.m. and be like, so like let's do this, and then we start talking about a billion different things, and I'm like, okay, I'm
No,
overwhelmed.
I know.
We need to chill.
Sometimes it's bad because we bounce ideas off of each other and then we get together and we're like, we have 100 things that we want
Yeah.
to do. But it's nice because I feel like a lot of people in the industry can be very toxic and like
Yeah.
hate each other.
It's very cutthroat, this industry. Like you
Yeah.
need to feel out the vibe of like the right people, and
Mhm.
Milena and I are both people that are very sensitive to energy and can really just
Yeah.
read people's energies,
Yeah.
and like we know right away when we don't get a good vibe from someone. So
Mhm.
it's very refreshing having like that safe space in a friendship, like being
Yeah.
able to separate your friendship and business and like not making anything collide in a negative way. It's always positive, and like we're so straight up with each other. Like if there's
Yeah.
something that we both don't like or don't agree on, like
Yeah, we're
we'll
like,
tell each
no.
other. Yeah, you know, be like, just shut up. You know
Yeah,
what?
like that's not happening.
Next thing.
But it's crazy because a lot of estheticians will like hate on others, but we have this mindset of like there's enough room for everyone. Like we
Yeah.
will support each other, and that's why we wanted to do this together, just to prove like you don't have to hate other people in the industry. There
Mhm.
are great people in the industry, but there are some people that it's like always a competition, which yeah, of course we want clients, but the
Yeah,
right ones will come to
absolutely. And
us.
definitely it is a competitive industry. It's not like it's
Mhm.
not, but like me personally, I know that I don't look at other people as competition. Like
Mhm.
I don't go into work every morning and I'm like, all right, let's see what this med spa is charging for this service. Like I don't look at that. I
Yeah.
go in, I do my own thing, and if people want to come to me, amazing. If they don't, they
Mhm.
don't. Like you're not gonna force people to come to you. Like
Yeah, and what aligns with you and your business and your view on like how you approach treatments or the way that you do your treatments could be different than even me, even though we
yeah,
are similar in ways. Like someone may prefer to go to you, and I
yeah,
would rather if you're aligned with that person, then they go to you. Like
exactly.
even if it's a different spa completely or place,
Hmm.
if there are factors that contribute to that specific person's needs, then by all means, like
Yeah,
wherever aligns, aligns.
100%,
Mhm.
100%.
I'm getting hot.
We need a quick little wardrobe
Sorry,
change.
guys. Okay,
Oh my god.
back
Okay.
to our regular scheduled programming.
So, kind of just adding on into like what this podcast is going to be about. Milena, what was that voice crack? Did you hear that? Okay. Um, getting back into what the podcast is like going to be about. Milena and I are both advanced medical estheticians. I'm 22. Milena is
24.
24. So she's my big sister. But
Literally, physically everything.
yeah,
If you
literally.
guys
If
saw
you
us
guys saw
stand up,
standing up,
you would understand.
should we do it for them? Should we show?
We're
Can
not
you
even
see?
gonna make it.
They're
in
not
the
gonna
cut.
see. You can't
It's
see.
okay.
You know what?
Anyways, for reference, Sam is how tall are you?
I'm like 5 foot, 5'1" on a good day.
I'm 5'8". So let's just start there.
So just imagine what it looks like. You could just envision it.
It's okay. We'll take a picture one day and
Yeah,
post it for you.
check
guys.
our Instagram and you'll see our pictures.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay.
Oh my god.
But anywho, getting back into that, we are both advanced medical estheticians and we both are experts in acne. We specialize in holistic treatment, holistic healing, skin treatments, everything like that. Do you want to add anything onto that?
I guess the only other thing I would say is also the reason why I guess we are also so knowledgeable and why we have such a passion is we both have struggled in the past with acne, still do sometimes. And that is also going to be a big topic of what we discuss as well, because we have our own ways that we've healed it, which is why we both got into it and got into like the industry as well.
Yeah.
So all the acne girlies,
we got you. But we've also treated at literally all skin concerns. So even though our specialty is acne, we have treated everything and we're here to help you with everything and we're open to everything. And along the way with this podcast, we will have special guests on, like nurses, other estheticians, clients, stuff like that. It's going to be very interactive, just a welcoming, open space. I feel like there's a lot of like misconception, is that the word, like with this industry, that some people think that, you know, you have to have a certain look or you have to be a certain way in order to like quote unquote fit in with like estheticians and girls that work in spas. Like I feel like there's kind of a narrative to it that like we want to change that narrative. We want to show you that like not everything's about and like not everything's about sales, not everything is about like, you know, trying to
win at everything.
Exactly. Like people work together and it can be good if you have the right people around you. So that is that. That is the Esthetician Group Chat, the ST Group Chat. That is us.
We look forward to talking with you guys, even though you're not here with us. It'll feel like you are, like a group chat.
Yeah, exactly.
But also, if you have any questions that you want to be featured on the podcast or any topics of conversation, we're very open to what you guys want to hear. And of course, we want your inputs, your opinions, suggestions, anything. Drop them in the comments. We'd love to hear.
Yes, and we will link all of our social media in the caption, but everything is the Esthetician Group Chat, the Esthetician Group Chat podcast on YouTube, but Instagram and TikTok, it's the Esthetician Group Chat. So thank you guys all for tuning into our very first episode. We can't wait to chat with you soon. And yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Bye.